We've all been in a situation as youth where we feel like we're doing the right thing to get home safe, and at the end of the night, plans change, things come up. No matter what the situation is, we make sure that they figure out the best way to get home safe.
We were off last week to visit friends. My boyfriend, him and his friends pull out some gummies. We're in the middle of the highway, like middle of nowhere. They're all high. What am I supposed to do?
Last week, I was helping my friend's dad move, and he pulled over for a minute, and he pulled out a joint. I froze. I didn't know, what to do in the situation.
We were at a party. We asked my brother's friend to drive us home, and halfway through the drive, we realized that he was really high. We didn't know what to do.
Weed Out the Risk is a really fun, interactive workshop for young adults and youth that teaches you that you have all the resources you need in order to get out of these situations that we've all been in before.
Weed Out the Risk is a harm reduction workshop. The program is very flexible in how it can adapt to different communities and help students from rural communities and as well in Indigenous communities figure out what it is that they need to do to get home safely. Youth learn about the risks associated with driving high or getting into the vehicle with a high driver. The program challenges misconceptions and debunks myths around driving high. And how do you guys think weed affects your driving?
I don't know, time moves differently, I guess. You're not fully aware.
Weed definitely can affect your perception of time and space. Facilitator's job is really to just start off that conversation and trigger the ideas in youth about, wait, maybe it isn't a good idea to drive high. They share stories and strategies amongst each other openly without judgment, and the students are learning more from one another about what's available to them in their community than the facilitator can ever bring. We have students who are in rural communities and they've got really different resources available to them. We have interactive games that cater to youth in specific communities. Remote communities have more challenges for youth. For example, impaired driving with snowmobiles or on rural roads or boats pose additional risk, as it takes much longer for individuals to get access to medical help or be seen if in a collision. Youth often have this misconception that consequences will end at a fine, not realizing the long-term implications of demerit points, losing a license or a criminal record, and how that can affect their life.
Today I took away that although it might suck to call my parents and tell them that the DD is no longer able to drive, they'd be a lot happier than a cop calling them, or even worse, the hospital calling them.
I had no idea that 4 people die every single day from driving impaired. And I didn't realize that it's so expensive when you get caught. So much more expensive than getting a $20 Uber. You might as well just do that.
I can't be with them there in that moment when they might not be safe, but I can give them the tools, the resources, and the confidence so that they are prepared for that moment. Weed Out the Risk is continuing to reach youth across Canada through our interactive online workshops. To find out more, visit our website at WOTR.ca.